Spunk podcast, spunking all over the place.
Today we are joined by Ryan Davis, a multifaceted content creator with a passion for exploring a diverse range of topics for his videos, podcasts, and merchandise. Ryan's curiosity and expertise cover a broad spectrum, from discussions on testosterone and healthy masculinity to topics such as AI or artificial intelligence, modernity, chaos and order, conspiracies, the psychology of dreams, and works of renowned psychologists like Jung and Freud. Ryan is a YouTuber who attempts to reveal the truth of things people might not understand. Additionally, Ryan's content also delves into fitness, history, and esoteric politics, all while examining the nuances of the political compass and different philosophical ideas. With his ability to dive deep into complex subjects and break them down for his audience, Ryan Davis has built a loyal following who appreciate his unique perspective on a variety of thought-provoking issues. Without further ado, welcome to the stage, Ryan Davis.
I think in your comments sometimes you put a list of books that everybody should read.
Are we starting this up right now, by the way? That's my
Oh yeah.
Going straight into it like that?
We're going diving in.
No intro, but who am I, though? That's my question.
Oh shoot, well, you know what?
Question. How do people know who I am?
In the beginning, we
man.
a little clip so they already know who you are.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Anyway, continue.
I thought I messed up big. No, but we are curious. What are your favorite books? Is that list that you put in your comments your
My
favorite
comments?
books? Yes.
They're not my favorite books, but I think they're the most useful. So the thing with YouTube and the thing with the things that I'm trying to do is that you need to sell the right thing to the right people. So I'm trying to look at my target audience and see what the fuck they're gonna like, right? So the majority of the books that are in there is specifically targeted towards that, but it's also targeted towards what I believe is like the most influential, the most useful books. Like if you don't know, there's one book on there, people are like, why the fuck do you put this here? This is hard. Lolita. People are like, don't put that there. It's a fucked up book. And that's why you have to read it. That's why it's one of the top 5. So the thing with Lolita was that it's I don't know if I can go into this exactly, but it's a book specifically about this guy who comes from France, I believe, and meets this family, and all these different things happen, but eventually he gets this attraction to a girl who's underage and it's a whole book about this fucked up individual trying to rationalize this shit. And so when I put it there, I get comments all the time like, you endorse pedophilia? I'm like, no, dickhead, no, I don't. It's just you need to fucking read these things so that you understand how these people work, because this is a real thing. This isn't just some fictional story. I mean, the story is fake, but the actual the formula, the thing that's in there, the story that's in there is universal. That shit can happen fucking anywhere, and it has been happening. If you go on fucking Twitter, if you go on all these different social media platforms, you see this same shit fucking happening. So that's why.
No.
Yeah, to add on to that, I actually did read the book, so I secondhand your recommendation, because Vladimir Nabokov has a way of just writing the extremely mundane into just these like gory little details. It's the same thing that Bret Easton Ellis does. Bret Easton Ellis is a bit of more of the postmodern school. But no, I did see that on your list of books as well. I wasn't particularly curious about it like Ben was. But it's interesting to hear you reflect on how like your viewers react to that and your response.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, because the thing is with my viewers is that they're very split. Okay, so there's some people who are there for the political commentary. There's some people who are there for the philosophical shit that I go into, and there's some people who are there because of the relationship that I go into, the relationship stuff that I go into. So it's a very split thing. So it's interesting to see how people take it, because the more philosophical people who watch my channel would say, oh, okay, yeah, I get that. But the political people would be like, what the fuck? What? Joe Biden or some shit? Like they'd make some sort of fucking joke or some sort of statement of how I'm a fucking liberal or I'm a conservative because of it. But it's like no, not really. But yeah, on there I believe there's 5 books specifically that I put on there. I don't know each and every single one of them. But the one that I put up there in like the #1 spot is Brave New World. And that really fucking targets people, because I know Because like if they don't see 1984 up front, they're gonna be like, why is 1984? And then they might see one of my videos on 1984 and Brave New World and how I go into talking about, oh, Brave New World is way fucking better, way more not informative, but way more realistic than 1984 in my humble opinion and the whole thing. And so they're like, what the fuck? And then blah, blah, blah. So it's very sporadic how they react to it, and it really depends. But it's mostly books that are on 1984, or books like 1984, Brave New World, The Way of the Superior Man, just because that's a great book about masculinity and the whole thing. Lolita, and I'm not sure what the other one is, but it depends on the belief system of the viewer, really.
Ben, you had anything more to add on to that?
Well, I already kind of know. Do you collect books? Would you say you are?
I would say I do. I would say I do. No, my room is a little messy now, but I don't know. I mean, I'll just take a stack real quick. I mean, I guess you could say that. This is just a random stack. What is this? This is Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Lolita. The Body Keeps the Score. Yeah, just a whole bunch of fucking books. But a lot of people, the thing with people is that sometimes they collect books because they're like, I like books and I have all these storybooks. I don't give a fuck about no storybook unless it has some actual meaning to it. I have the Bible because I'm a Christian and I read the Bible. There's a reason to have it. I have Lolita because I wanted to fucking learn about that bullshit because being on the internet, you fucking know about all this anime bullshit and the whole thing. So when I hear Lolly and Lolita and the whole thing, and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, wasn't there a book that was named the same thing? And so I bought it, read into it. I'm like, oh shit, these things are connected. What the fuck? Like, there's a lot of things that you get from reading that a number of people who just don't read want to understand. And so when I specifically, I'm not this like fucking crazy Discord guy like fuck anime, but it's like, you've got to admit that there's a lot of shit in those fucking Japanese cartoons that are like, what the fuck? Hold on, wait a minute, what is this? What is this? And so reading that fucking book was just like, oh, so that's where it comes from, Yeah. But yeah, people see my book collection like, you must love reading. No. I don't like reading. Like, what do you mean? Because you have the No, I don't like reading. I like having read. There's a difference. I like the end of reading, because then you get the fucking knowledge. Just sitting there and just reading, and then she went to the. That's not fun. That's not fun. It's like doing work. That's not fun, but it's the reward at the end. It's like the paycheck at the end of the workday, So.
Understandable. I like your perspective on that.
I
think that's valuable.
Weird ass Japanese cartoons. I really didn't think you were going to connect that to reading, but.
Oh no, dude! Like people are always like, "Oh, that's a big jump." I'm like, "No, the fuck it isn't, bro. Read the book. Read the book." The term Lolly and Lolita comes from that book, because that's what it's called. That's what this dude called this little girl, and the whole thing was my Lolly, my Lolita, my love, this and that, and so they connected that to that. So it's this like rabbit hole kind of thing. It's a very like deep thing to get into, especially on like the first like 10 minutes of the podcast, but you get my point.
Yeah. No, it would be weird to name a whole genre of anime after Elizabeth Hayes, so I guess they shortened it.
Of course.
I'm gonna follow up on Ben's first question actually. What is your preference for like books? You said you like having read, not necessarily reading. So do you prefer audiobooks or physical paperback books?
Both. Physical, just because I like owning it and I like collecting shit too. So you have to understand there's some like human element to it too. But I do both at the same time. And people are like, why? But you could just listen to it. Like, yeah, but if you. Like, I'll give you an example. When you were in school and the whole thing is, the teacher would give you a paper to read and the whole thing, you'd read it and be slow. But every single kid, when they're asked if they would rather read a fucking page or a report or watch a video, they would always say watch a video, because you can see it. You can firstly see it. You don't got to visualize it, and you can hear it audibly. So what I do is I pair up the both of them. So I get the audiobook, which typically is free because I have an Audible thing and the whole thing. So or on YouTube, literally every audiobook is just on YouTube. You don't even have to pay for it. So Right. So I would typically have the book, read the book just by myself with your finger specifically, because there's something psychological about reading with your finger that actually helps you retain more knowledge. It's fucking weird because, like, you know, kids are told, oh, read the sheep, da da da. I do the same thing just because you just speed through it. Increases your reading speed, increases your comprehension. Plus, with the audiobook, you retain more knowledge because first off, you're actually reading it, and secondly, you're actually hearing it. So it's a mix between the two. But if I would have to go with physical and audio recording, I would say audiobook 100%, because you don't just gotta sit there. You can do it while you're doing dishes. You can do it while you're driving. You know, not something you're like bound to. You know,
it's convenience. That's all it is. We like
absolutely
convenience over here in the West. Ben,
100%. Why not?
Your turn, Ben.
Okay, so we've been talking about books. Are you planning on writing one ever? Have you written one?
Because that'd be interesting.
I have written. I write a lot, actually. I have a full Google Doc that I have on my account, where it's just pages and pages and pages of shit that I just write about anything. It doesn't matter what it is. So, will I ever write a book? Most likely, yeah, definitely. The only issue is that nobody really likes reading anymore. They would much rather watch a video than read. So, but besides the financial gain of it, I think I absolutely would. There's a lot of ideas bouncing around my head. It's hard to kind of like record that too. People think recording a video is easy, but it's not. It's like you have a certain idea for a video and you record it, but like even if you don't have a script down, your brain starts to script it in your head. And so in your head, you have this script that you're trying to follow, and you might stutter and it fucks things up. So it's much easier for me to just write a whole bunch of things down, write a whole bunch of ideas down. I have definitely considered writing, and I think I absolutely will once I get around to it. But for now, I'm just focusing on the channel, focusing on my podcast. Right now, I live in Maine, man, so I'm looking at moving back to New York, so I can get my podcast up and running again, so that can be much higher quality, better, more informative topics and the whole thing. But a book, eventually, not now though, but eventually. So.
But it's a certainty. Like you're definitely gonna do it at some point in your life.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't like fucking writing. I don't, unless I have an idea. The thing is like there's discipline and then there's motivation, and so 99% of the time that I'm writing is because of motivation that I just got, because I just thought of an idea. Ooh, write it all up, type it all up, and then it's there. But the actual discipline's great. You need discipline, but it's always fucking better to have motivation, because motivation, you don't even gotta worry about anything. You just go because you want to. Discipline's doing it when you don't want to. But the thing with having discipline with something that's creative is that you need to have that motivation to actually do something that's creative, or to come up with those ideas to make a video and the whole thing. So it's kind of forced to be based on motivation. So it would be a pain in the ass writing it, because I would have to have those ideas bouncing around 24/7. But you know, I think it'd be worth it 100%.
Okay, got it. Ben took the last topic and he sort of snatched it out of me. So I guess I'm gonna skip ahead. You mentioned that mostly right now you're just focusing on doing your own podcast, which is kind of meta, but I got it. What was like one of the most memorable moments you had so far in your podcast?
My podcast? Well, the thing is with my podcast is that with the limited space that I have, this is a really small fucking room. The limited resources that I have, it looks very amateur and the whole thing, but I'm definitely looking at bringing the quality of it up. But the most memorable, I don't know. I do want to say something. However, I did have Sam Harbinator on the podcast, and one thing that I remember specifically is it's more of like a negative thing too, which is weird, is that, and this is something that I don't think a lot of people completely understand, is that we were talking about self-improvement and all these different things and what's going on in the world and yada yada yada, and I was moving that into history. I was moving that into World War II, and I was moving that into what actually happened in the past. And Sam, I love the guy. I love Sam. I do. I've talked to him a number of times. He's nice. Can be a dick sometimes, but everybody's a dick. But what I don't think he understood was he was saying, well, this is just very amateur. You just brought it from self-improvement to World War II in history like it's just a Discord talk. I'm like, no. Because if you want to self-improve, if you want to become the best version of yourself, if you want to know what's happening, how the fuck are you going to do that if you don't know where you came from? Okay? Because you are a result of history. You are the manifestation of everything that happened in the past. And so to not know history and to not know what happened before you were born and before this and that, you can't function that way. You need to know at least a little bit of history. And so I was going with this guy Oscar Derlevanger. He was in the SS, I believe, and he went into places like Latvia and Lithuania and Poland in the Second World War, and the atrocities that he did there was so bad that even the leaders of the SS was like, holy shit, he's making us look bad. So it was such fucked up shit that even the worst guys in the world basically said, like, okay, hold on. And the point that I was trying to make there was anybody can be like this. You think that's just Nazis, but it's not. That can be you. If you were put in that situation, there's so many people who would be like, I would have saved the Jews in world. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Because the propaganda and all of this and the psychological shit they would have done to you, you would have been the exact same. You would have been the exact same thing. So it's very important to understand that you have the capability of being a fucking monster. Jordan Peterson talks about that all the fucking time. And that's the point that I was trying to make there. But I feel like Sam didn't necessarily understand where I was going with that.
Okay, so that definitely stands out as sort of memorable, but backing it up on the history stuff, where do you think like your knowledge, your experience, your interest in history comes from?
Where it comes from? Yeah. Directly? If you want to know directly, I'll tell you a story. So, fifth grade, this is Long Island, New York.
Love it.
I'm going to my new school. It's Pulaski is what it's called. It's an elementary school. And I hop on the bus, first day of school, and there's this little Polish kid on the bus. And I'm like, okay. And so I start to get to know him and the whole thing. And I don't necessarily hear his name properly, but turns out to be my great friend Camille and the whole thing. Shout out to him, by the way. And we would just talk about different things. And I remember I was playing music. I forgot what it was, but I was playing music in the back of the bus. And he's like, is that one song? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, holy shit. And so we started talking from that. And I wasn't into history or anything. I was just into fucking Minecraft, dude. Because I was, how old? I don't know. I was just into video games. But then he would talk about all these, like, historic things. And I'm just like, okay. And then he would talk about World War II and this and that. And I would talk like, oh, yeah, I know that. I didn't know shit. But I would just pretend like I knew it. And eventually just keeps going with it. And what you got to realize is that you are the outcome of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And he was definitely one of the guys that I spent the most time with, even in 5th grade. And he was smart for a 5th grader, I'll tell you that. But even then, it's like he would talk about all these historical things. I'm like, I want to learn about that. I want to do that. And at the time, but by the way, I'm fucking 17 going on 18. I know people think I'm like fucking 20, 22, but I'm quite young. But this was the time that Battlefield 1 was coming out. Battlefield 1 is my favorite fucking game of all time. And it's a World War I game. And so I was playing Battlefield 1. I'm like, wait, this is a historical game? And so I was just playing it alongside my friend Camille, and I was just learning history from there. And then I got a huge spike in my knowledge of history just from playing the game and learning about it, watching YouTube videos. And this is also the time of the 2016 presidential election. So this is when Trump was first getting into office and the whole thing. And so my dad would turn on fucking news and be Trump. I'm like, who is that? Because I don't know, right? And he would tell me, oh, he's this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. So I would, at the same time, even when I was like, I don't know how old I was, in 5th grade, I was getting into politics and history at the same time. So I was becoming this very interesting 5th grader. And I think it's from there that it kind of spiked my interest in it. But if you want to know specifically why I'm interested in it, it's because you have to be. You have to be. You have to know it. right? So there's a number of things that you don't necessarily care about, but it's like you need to know it. I care about history. I like history. I think it's interesting. But even if I didn't, it's like you still need to know it, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. What caught my attention in you telling that story down was you went to a Polish primary school?
No, it wasn't Polish, but it was called Pulaski. It's in this place in Long Island, down in New York, called Polish Town. And so there's a lot of Polish people there. It's not really Polish anymore. Polish people kind of moved out, but yeah, it was called Pulaski.
Yeah, because like the dots connected for me, because your friend was named Camille. Camille is a Polish name. And then the entire, place being called Pulaski. I was just like, wait a second, was this like a Polish exclusive area? No. But
it was, they would have fairs and the whole thing. It was a nice place, but yeah, that's where I went to school. I do miss it though, definitely. But that's why I first, got interested in everything that I'm talking about. I was first political, and like now I just fucking hate politics. I do. People are like, well, you have to be political. It's like, no, not really. Okay, because politics went from being something that's actually debatable to something that's not. Politics, I don't know what specifically happened, but it's like everything's split. Nobody believes in the same things anymore. I guess you could take that to Friedrich Nietzsche, I guess, with the idea of God being dead and that there's no universal ethic for everybody to believe in. I guess that's where it would stem from, right? But just politics, it's so shit. I don't know why I was interested in it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why, but yeah, that's where it all started from, I guess.
So it all started when you were living in the Northeast and like primary school. It just sort of developed on there thanks to politics.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, having that background in history and being interested in such topics, did that ever help you when you were in primary school or just like sort of growing up? Did that ever help you actually in your academics? Were you like classed as one of those gifted kids?
Yeah, because they're like, how the fuck do you know so much? And I'm just like, I like this. I don't know, right? So there'd be some kid who likes math, like a fucking geek, right? he likes math. I don't like math. I don't fucking care about math. Math's cool, I guess. It's useful, but it's like, the fuck. I was just interested in history, and so even in my World War II class that I had, my teacher would say, "Oh yeah, Czechoslovakia. There's Czechs and Slovaks," and I'm like, "No, there's also Hungarians because of the shit that happened after World War I, and then there's also not only that, but there's Ukrainians on the east because of this fucking." So yeah, Ruthenia, and so he would be like, "Oh, yeah, like he was saying. Anyway, the fuck." And he would be like, how the fuck do you know that? I'm like, dude, I play video games, bro. I don't know. But there's, people say video games is shit. They are, but it's from me being a fifth grader and hanging out with my friends playing video games that this whole thing started. So I can't really shit on video games all that much.
Okay, Ben, I need you to talk. Say something. Ask a question. We have a whole document to get through, bro.
Yes. All right. So we talked about history. Why you're into that. I was curious about this personally because you've been kind of talking about this and maybe there's more you want to add to it, but like what's the biggest challenge for you in building an online community? I know you said it was kind of partly like whether like trying to like distinguish between like joking and being serious or like what. Yeah,
that's probably the hardest part, is because when you're building an audience online, it's like you're trying to mimic other people, right? That's of course what you're trying to do. Why is everybody doing a podcast? Because fucking Joe Rogan, duh, hello, everybody's doing a podcast because of that. And so everybody's trying to mimic somebody else in some way and put their little creative spin on it. But I'm going to actually take this. I saw a short recently because I do watch shorts. Because I come out with shorts all the time, so I have to fucking watch them. And there's one, it was from Tyler, the Creator, which I actually really like. And I know it doesn't have anything to do with the things that I talk about, but it's like the shit that he said was just perfect. He said, people know him as the guy who said, your girlfriend looked like my mom, right? And all these fucking jokey things and the whole thing. People know him as that, but then people also know him as the music artist or the entrepreneur, Tyler, the Creator, right? So he said it was such a pain in the ass, with him just being seen as this like memey kind of dude, that he literally had to take an entire year of just not being funny so that he could build up that reputation. So if I were to say that there's one main thing that's the hardest thing in building an online community, it's 1,000% getting the correct audience that you want. Because you might make some things, right? Like I made a YouTube short about this dude Gypsy Crusader, and I made it specifically talking about, look, here's an actual racist person, right? These other people who you say are racist, they're not racist. This guy's a literal racist. And so when I made that video, I didn't even fucking realize it, but all of a sudden, my comment section is filled with a whole bunch of real fucking racists who like Gypsy Crusader. So I'm like, shit, fuck, how do I spin this now? So yeah, that's definitely the biggest pain in the ass, 100%, 1,000%.
Understandable.
Because you were one of the only content creators making shorts about him, that those people came to your channel?
That too, yeah. And that's what's great about YouTube Shorts too. And I tell anybody who's trying to get into YouTube to do YouTube Shorts. I was telling Sam I'm doing YouTube Shorts. He's like, don't do YouTube Shorts. I'm like, but fucking hello, you can get 2,000 views on a YouTube Short without fucking doing anything. It's because the way it works is that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. Okay, and so this YouTube Shorts thing just came out. It's a completely untapped market on the largest market in the world. So it's like, why the fuck aren't you doing it? So I made the thing about Gypsy Crusader as a short. There's probably like 2 YouTube shorts at the time that were on Gypsy Crusader. I made that one. It was some fucking, at the time I was 16, some fucking 16-year-old kid talking about Gypsy Crusader. What the fuck is this? What is this? So it spiked up, and I think it's at like 47,000 views or something like that right now, which might not be a lot for some people, but you know, when you're first starting out, that's a fucking big thing.
Ben, I interrupted you.
You're good. Is that your most popular YouTube short?
Yes.
The Gypsy Crusader?
Yes, it is. And you know, I'm trying to move away from doing YouTube shorts. I've stopped uploading them specifically because I'm waiting to make my podcast the best possible podcast that I can get in person, 4K, 60 FPS, fucking beautiful, great transitions, guests, and the whole thing. I think it's gonna be absolutely wonderful. But I stopped uploading them too because I don't want to be just seen as a YouTube Shorts guy. But yeah, that's my most popular short right now, which is a bit of a fucking pain in the ass. Second one is one I believe about Jordan Peterson, and a great statistic he brought up, which I prefer that one to be the most popular one, but it's not. So fucking is what it is.
What are your thoughts on Jordan Peterson? I'm curious. I did read
Jordan.
his book.
I love him. I love him. I think Jordan Peterson is. I don't know about him now, because he's joined the Daily Wire and gotten much more political. But back in the earlier days, 2016, 2017, even 2015, where he was not really into politics, but he was more into the truth and basing his politics based off of scientific truth. I fucking love that. So I would say 90% of what I believe in is completely aligned with Jordan Peterson's beliefs. Specifically because I think he's one of the smartest fucking people we got right now. He is by far spitting the most fucking facts out about anybody, right? So, or about anything. People talk all the time, you know, like even in schools nowadays. It's like, oh, Andrew Tate, he's the smart. No, the fuck he ain't. No, the fuck he ain't. Andrew Tate, is he smart? Yeah, okay, right. But I think he has some flaws in the whole thing. But Jordan Peterson, it's like he might not be the most entertaining compared to Andrew Tate, but he just fucking nails it straight on the head every single time. And I'm like, shit. That's true. That's true, because a lot of people look at his political stance and the whole thing. I don't look at his political stance. I look at the method which he uses to get to the truth. And I think that's fucking crazy, because he talks about this psychology, this philosophy, this history, this all of that, and ties it in some way to the truth. And I wholeheartedly believe in damn near everything he says. But you know, there's obviously some things I disagree with, more of his political things. But I think he's brilliant, absolutely one of the smartest people we got right now.
I'll pass this to my co-host since I basically asked my question.
Are there any other people around right now that you are that are kind of on his tier or that are on your radar that you...
Okay. If we were to make a tier list, right, I would say Jordan's S tier. His older self, though, I'd probably say 2016. Jordan Peterson. I don't know about the newer Jordan Peterson, probably like B tier. But honestly, I think there'd be a gap from S tier to B tier. I don't know if there's anybody who's even A tier, because I think he's fucking absolutely brilliant. But actually, I don't know. I take that back. I think Joe Rogan is actually up there, because people are like, oh, what do you mean? He's just all he does is talk about fucking gorillas and smoking pot. No. Because he's smart as fuck. He's in all these different fields, but he somehow comes together with having all these different guests to not being biased. If you've ever seen a Joe Rogan clip, it's like he's just talking about what he believes in. He's not biased. He's not a conservative. He's not a fucking Democrat. Like I made, it was so funny too, because I made a video or a YouTube short talking about Joe Rogan and one of the things that Joe Rogan said. And then people in the comments were like, oh, he's a right-wing conspiracy theorist. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Joe Rogan? Really? He literally owns a shirt that says like Republican, Democrat, and there's a circle, and then independent, and there's a check mark. So he's a fucking independent, if anything. And that's not even really a political stance. It's just saying that you're not involved in a political party. So it's like, how the fuck are you going to call this guy a right-wing conspiracy? Or there's like a more right-wing people who would say, oh, he's a Democrat because he smokes pot and blah, blah, blah. But I think Joe Rogan's up there. Ben Shapiro, I think he's all right too. It for some reason it typically tends to be the more right-leaning people. Even though I'm not political, it's just like they seem to be more coherent. If there's anybody who's left-leaning that I like, I don't know too many, to be honest. I don't really get shown too many, but I think maybe left-leaning philosophers could be good too. Like, people talk shit about Karl Marx, but it's like, okay, yeah, I know a lot of the things that he said is shit, but there's also some things in there that's like, oh shit, that's actually true. That's actually true. What I say is A tier, fucking no. But my point is that it's not just right-wing people, you know. But I think Jordan Peterson's up there. Ben Shapiro's maybe B, C tier. Joe Rogan's probably A tier. Michael Knowles I like. Andrew Klavan's pretty good. Matt Walsh I think is way too biased. I don't really like him. But yeah, no, I think that's about it. I can't really think of anybody else. But if it comes to philosophy-wise, it's all over the spectrum. Left, right-leaning, politically, it doesn't matter. It's all over. So if we're talking about people who aren't necessarily alive right now in S tier, I'd probably say Friedrich Nietzsche, 100%. Aldous Huxley, 1,000%. Probably in A tier, George Orwell. I gotta fucking look at my book collection, man. I'm not sure. I'll have to get back to you on that, to be honest. But I would say that's about it.
Venom staring at you for a reason.
I can keep going.
Keep going.
Why am I being stared at? Is it me that's getting stared at, or is it him?
No, it's me that's getting stared at.
Okay. That was some awkward silence there, I'll be honest with you. Goddamn.
We love it. We love it.
We do.
Okay, so you're a Christian, you said. Is that something that you value a lot and want to like put out there in terms of your channel or things like that? Like, is religion something that you want to talk about more?
More often, yeah. More often, absolutely. My only issue is that I have to tell a story for this. Is that I don't want people to just view me with the identity of a Christian, because that's not what I am. I just so happen to be a Christian, and I'll tell you this story. Twice now, the past 2 relationships that I've been in, they had this weird bias towards me because I so happened to be Christian, and they would always view me as Christian rather than my name, Ryan Davis. Right? They wouldn't view me as the person that I am. They'd view me with the group that I belong to, which is the same thing as identity politics, by the fucking way. Hello? It's the same thing as racism, by the fucking way. All these different group identities, it's the same fucking algorithm to getting to the same little shitty fucking solution you have. right? So, the not my most recent ex, but the ex before that. So I guess my ex minus one, right? She would have this thing to where she didn't specifically say this, but I could tell that she would be the kind of person when asked, "Oh, who's your boyfriend?" "Oh, he's my Christian boyfriend. He's my boyfriend who's Christian," or something like that, just because of my beliefs. But it's not who I am. If you look at my channel, I haven't said anything about Christianity so far. I'm looking into doing that because I'm Christian myself, right? I've got a cross right here and the whole thing. You know, I'm very religious, say a prayer every morning, but it's like it's not my identity. And then the ex that I was most recently with, when we went to, I forgot what it's called, but it's this like you know, this white girl fucking restaurant, right? Okay, so it's something a bunch of white girls would go to. So we went there with my girlfriend as well as my friend Tony, because we just got out of the gym, and we were ordering in the whole thing. We started talking about something, and then she started calling me a saint. "Oh, he wouldn't do that. He's a saint. He's Christian. He wouldn't do that." I'm like, really? Like you're just gonna label me as not doing something specifically because I'm Christian? I get that, I have beliefs in the whole thing, but it's like, oh, he wouldn't say fuck because he's
Oh, that's a bad sign. No.
I was a horrible. It's over with. It's over with. It's a big red flag. Which, by the way, the next video that I'm making is specifically about red flags. I believe it's titled. I have it somewhere on Google Doc.
Make sure to put nose piercings in there.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! No, oh god, that's funny you bring that up because my ex did have nose piercings.
They always do. They always do.
There you go. There you go. But actually, both of them did. Fuck.
See? No, I'm telling you, it's always nose piercings.
Yeah, no, there's something about that that's fucking there's something that's transcendent about that. I don't know what the fuck it is, but yeah, no, it's always like, oh, he's a saint. He wouldn't do that. I've fucking drank before. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He wouldn't do that. I'd fucking smoke pot. I'd do it. I don't give a fuck, right? He was always the devil's lettuce. It's like, well, not fucking really. The Native Americans and fucking all these different ancient fucking civilizations have used it. So what the fuck you mean devil's lettuce? Like, would I do it like all the time? No, but would I try? Absolutely, eventually, because it's
you gotta try everything.
Like, what the fuck? Exactly. And you know, it's so fucking weird. And I remember the other ex that I was talking about. She literally asked me if we could do premarital kissing, and so I was just like, what the fuck?
Wait,
are you serious? Semi-jokingly, but I could tell she was actually asking it, and so I'm like, what the fuck? I have a feeling like she's watching too, because she does watch my my stuff online too. So that's interesting. But yeah, no, it's I'm a Christian. I'm definitely a Christian, but it's like I'm not. What's the right word? I'm not tyrannical with it. Like there might be Christians out there who are like, oh, you can't show your fucking elbows because you're a whore. It's like, bro, what? And then there's also people out there who are literally like taking pages out the Bible, and it's like, well, you're not Christian, right? So it's this. It's this yin and yang. It's this, as Jordan Peterson says, chaos and order. It's like you got to be in between. And so I'm not. I just so happen to be this guy. I just so happen to be Christian. And if you don't believe in that, that's fine. But it's not like like if you say fuck, I'm gonna be like, you're going to hell. What? But yeah, just one last thing I do want to say before I get done talking is that the video that I'm actually still recording is. I believe it's called 10 Red Flags for Gen Z Relationships. And it's specifically about red flags for Gen Z. And one of the first ones is, which I really want to bring up, is, you know, everybody has Snapchat nowadays because everybody has to, basically, if they're trying to talk to anybody in school or something like that. So one of them was, if she's making 6 figures in her Snap score, it's over. Which, if you guys don't know, the Snap score, that's when anytime somebody sends you, just the audience too, it's anytime somebody sends you a snap or you receive a snap, your Snap score goes up by 1. There's been girls who I literally see make a new Snapchat account, and then the next day their Snap score's at like 20,000. I'm like, who the fuck? Like, if you're, there's multiple reasons why this is bad. If your girl actually fucking cares about a number going up on Snapchat, to the fucking moon, okay, that's a fucking bad sign. Secondly, she's most likely snapping dudes back. Thirdly, she's probably getting snaps from dudes who just want her attention. It's a fucking red flag, dude. So that's definitely one of them. But yeah, there's a lot of red flags out there, I guess.
Snapchat as a whole, I put it as a red flag. I'm lucky that here in South Florida, people mostly use Instagram to talk to one another.
No, I haven't really used Instagram, but I don't know. It might be better on Instagram. Not sure.
It's slightly better on Instagram. I have a love-hate relationship with that entire platform, but no, Snapchat definitely. I used to be one of those people that actually believed that that was a solid way to talk to others, and then I'd work on prioritizing increasing that Snap score because I just didn't want to look like a loser. And this was
exactly
like early in high school or late in middle school. I would just like spend my entire days. I would add like at least 200 contacts from the suggested contacts, whatever it's called, like mutuals, people you might know.
Mutuals, yeah.
I forgot what it is, but yeah, I just kept adding like mutual friends and then snapping them. And then one day I just decided, okay, I'm done with this. This is childish. And I deleted it.
Yeah, how old are you, by the way?
How old was I when I deleted it?
Yeah.
I think I just turned 17 when I deleted it.
Okay.
That was almost 2 years ago.
Okay, so yeah, no, that's fine. It's social media as a whole is just fucking a red flag, dude. Let me tell you a story too. It's so fucking funny. But I posted something on my story. I rarely do that, but I've gotten into doing it some more when there's actually some funny shit that I want to show people or something actually interesting. I posted something saying 1 year ago I was skinny, and it's 2 pictures of me. I might even post them here. I don't fucking know, but I look like a fucking string bean, bro. I am skinny as shit. I'm weighing 140, and I was 16. I was super skinny. I know something about this lighting makes me look not as big as I am, but I took I took 2 pictures of myself in the mirror. Fucking muscular, because I weigh 173 now. So in the matter of a year, I gained almost 30 fucking pounds of muscle. So that's some crazy genetics, firstly, because I don't even eat that much, so I don't know how the fuck I gained that much. But I took the 4 pictures and put them together, saying 1 year ago I was skinny. All of a sudden, I get fucking 5 ads on Snapchat by these random girls. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? It's like by search, by mention. I'm like, who the fuck mentioned me, bro? What the fuck? And so this one girl immediately, without saying anything, I add her, put it down, go do some shit outside or something. And then I pick it back up. She's like, what do you look like? WYLL. I'm like, I don't know, fucking check my story. And she checks it, and she's like, oh, you look cute. I'm like, who the fuck are you? What's your name? What's your name? What do you fucking look like? Like, I don't care if I look fucking good. I know I do, right? But like, what the fuck? Like, who are you? And then there was also, this was yesterday, by search, the girl who works at my fucking gym. Keep in mind, I live in Maine. I don't fucking know anybody, right? I'm from New York, bro. I don't fucking know anybody. I don't talk to nobody in Maine. Adds me by search. So they somehow searched my fucking username up. I don't talk to anybody when I'm at this fucking gym. I'm just hammering the shit out. Somehow found my fucking username, put that in there, and then added. I'm like, how the fuck? People are weird as shit. And it's like, I don't even want to use Snapchat anymore, man. I only use Discord because my friends had it. And then I got Snapchat because my friends from school had it. Right? So, just, oh my fuck. It's, I don't know.
Do you honestly prefer using Discord to just talk to people because, like, your closer, more real friends are on there?
Right. Yeah. 100%. Ever since, 2015, I've been on Discord. People are like, oh, Discord, do you have a Discord kit? Shut the fuck up, bro. I just use Discord to talk to my friends because that's what they've always been on, right? Even when I was playing video games, I would fucking hop on Rust, hop on Discord, bro. You don't fucking hop on, let's hop on Snapchat. What? Huh? What? No, you fucking go to Discord because everybody's on Discord. So that's just what I used. But do I like Discord? No. Do I have Discord Nitro? Yes. Why do I have it? So that my fucking camera quality goes up. Do I like paying $10 a month to people who I don't fucking agree with, who at one point in time actually allowed pedophilia and zoophilia on their platform? No, I didn't. They still do. Yeah, no, they still do, dude. Let me tell you a story, actually. while back. This is about 2 years ago. I had this. I wouldn't say community. It's more of like a group. And it was called the Legion, and it was a group of people, about 50 people, who were dedicated to stopping pedophilia and zoophilia online. And so we went into Discord servers, and we were like the fucking FBI. We'd roll up in there. Whoa, what the fuck's up, bro? What you doing? What is this? What is this you just fucking posted or some shit? And we'd report them straight to the FBI using an FBI ticket when it was something that's actually fucking illegal. And we actually found like 260 fucking people that we reported to the FBI. One of them got locked the fuck up. So it's like, it's crazy how fucking Discord is just such a shit place too. It's like, I don't even like saying that I use Discord either. It's like saying it's like a fucking dirty name. It's like a dirty term. I don't want to say I use Discord. Ew. Like, what the fuck? That's like saying you work a fucking, like a, I don't know, some shitty job. It's like, I don't want to be associated with that. But no, but I've seen so much shit on here. Like this one time, let me tell you too. Me and my friend Camille, same guy I was talking about, we were just talking to some guy. All of a sudden, this fucking weird ass dude, who happens to be a furry, sends pictures. No, literally, I'm not even fucking with you. Sends pictures to me and him of him having sex with his dog. Yeah. Sends us pictures of it. My friend Camille, probably shouldn't have said it, said KYS, right? You know what that means.
Yeah.
And
keep yourself safe, obviously.
Yeah, keep yourself safe, obviously, yeah. And we were just pissed off about it. We reported him. And then the next day, both of our Discord accounts were banned, and he was fine. So, yeah, no, we don't really fucking like Discord. We don't.
I don't like it either.
No, I know this went from like a weird ass turn from talking about books to this, but it's like,
no,
it's crazy.
We like going all over the place.
Good. No, good.
I
Same. I'm more chaotic too, man. I don't like being fucking held down. So tell me about this. Like, I like talking.
I did like the analogy of the Humbert hunters, the Legion or whatever you guys.
Yeah. No, I love it. It was a good. It was a good kind of thing we had going on. The only issue was, this is interesting too. This really speaks to psychology too. Is that the people who would join and would be with us were actually like genuine fascists in real life. And I'm not a political person. So when I mean fascist, I don't mean fucking Republicans. I don't mean conservatives. I mean tattooed swastika on their arm. That's what I'm talking about. Real fascists, real neo-Nazis who would join it. And I'd be like, why the fuck are these people joining? But we figured this out is, again, thank you, Jordan Peterson. There's this test called the Big Five personality test. And it splits personality up into 5 different divisions, right? So it's conscientiousness, agreeableness, openness to experience, extroversion, and neuroticism. And one of this is a real test, by the way. It's been used in scientific studies. Is people who are high in conscientiousness typically tend to be people who's more orderly, people who like to get shit done, people who have a higher disgust sensitivity and the whole thing. So if you tie this to the political compass or something like that, you find out that people who are more left-leaning typically tend to be more open. So meaning they're more open to new ideas, they're more open to be more liberal. That's where the word liberal comes from liberal in their beliefs and the whole thing, and more progressive. And then conservatives tend to be conservative because they like to keep things together. They like to be more orderly. They like to be more conscientious. And so the very, very incredibly conscientious people are going to simultaneously be the people who have the highest disgust sensitivity, the highest disgust to these fucking crazy people on Discord, but also be the most orderly and the most tyrannical and the most totalitarian. So they ended up being these fascist fucking dudes. And so we would specifically only get guys not who were fascists, but only guys who really hated this shit and had a high disgust sensitivity. And any fascist guys, we were like, get the fuck out. Because this is not a political shit. We're a political fucking shitty ass server. We're not trying to start a Nazi revolution in America. We're not trying to do any of this, so get the fuck out because we don't like it. But I eventually had to close it down because it was just completely invaded by these dudes, literally like posting genuine like fucking beheading videos and shit. And I'm like, okay, no. And I shut the whole thing down. It was maybe 3 years ago. So, yeah, but it was a very interesting experience, definitely.
Ben, I'm not letting you talk enough.
That's a crazy like story that you just shared. And so do you think that like hosting that though, did that help you like kind of understand like having a community? Because it sounds like it was kind of a big thing.
It wasn't just that. I've always been more of a leader type. So even like my friend Anthony, I love him to death. He has autism, right? But he's not like the super high on the spectrum autism. He's very, you could barely tell, but he's very like in line with the things that he says, and he's very orderly. He's very like I don't know how to describe it. Very, very strict with what he says, I guess. And even him, he was like, you're the leader of fucking everybody. You're the leader of this friend group. You're the this and that, blah blah blah. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, I'm the best, I'm the leader guy, but I'm just saying that because I've always seen myself as like the leader of something. I've always seen myself as the guy who's trying to get shit going, and the guy who everybody listens to and then goes out and does what he says in the whole thing. So even in fucking video games, I would always be the tribe leader in Ark. I would always be the clan leader in Rust, or I'd always want to design the bases. I'd always want to be at the top of the scoreboard. I'd always want to be the platoon leader in Battlefield, because I always wanted to lead people. And so I guess that's where this whole YouTube thing comes from. But did I get experience from that with building a community? Kind of, yeah, definitely. But it was on a Discord server, so it's like, but yeah, no, it teaches you advertising, absolutely, because you got to advertise to these kind of people. You need to figure out what's going to get these people interested in what you're doing, and so that you can build up a community. That's what I'm doing on YouTube too. The best way to learn advertising is to make a YouTube channel. I think wholeheartedly. Don't go to fucking college. I'm gonna learn marketing in college. What? By some fucking guy who makes what, like 30,000? What? No, what the fuck? Go out, start a YouTube channel. Well, how is that gonna help? Because you have to make thumbnails, because you have to make videos that people are gonna watch, because you have to grow a community, because you have to simultaneously manage a Discord server and this and that, and figure out how to get people from your YouTube channel to your Discord server, and then to buying a product of yours. It's amazing how it works, but yeah, no, it definitely taught me how to make a community. Yeah, absolutely.
Transitioning from that, you talk a lot about politics on your channel. You say you don't like politics, but your interest in history still stemmed from that. So I was actually curious. Most mainstream issues, the issues that get covered on like the mainstream news sites or news platforms or TV channels, do you think they're like push and shove? They're just meant to switch people around and they're not really important? Or do you think there's something that's actually important in particular that gets overshadowed by other stories?
No, it's definitely important. Otherwise, why would people talk about it, right? So there's obviously a reason why these things happen. That goes for everything. Why? I'll give you a question. Why does everybody go to school? Okay, because it's important. Everybody realizes that it's important. So these simultaneously these stories are covered because they're important. They have importance. The only issue is that people view it with a certain fucking lens on. If you get glasses that are tinted green, you're going to see everything in green, and you're going to say the wall is green, the screen's green, you're green, everything, right? But if you take those glasses off, you see everything for what it is, and that's what happens on the news, and that's what happens on every single thing. And so I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to do with my channel, is to take those tinted glasses off. That's the primary thing that I'm trying to do with the channel. But with the news, I think there's absolutely something that's important with what they're talking about. It's just that they have these fucking blue glasses on. Let's say the Democrats have the blue glasses on, the Republicans have the red glasses on, right? So they see all these things with this specific philosophy, and that's the thing with politics. That's what happened with politics, is politics went from being political and actually politics to being philosophy. Politics is not philosophy. Maybe some sides collide, and the whole thing is kind of like a was it a Venn diagram? I forget what it's called. The two circles and how in the middle it kind of meets, right? And so the thing is that these political people, they have this main central belief system that they have, and then the rest of their beliefs grow out of that. And so the Democrats have this thing that they hold to be the truth, and you can't deny it, otherwise you're not speaking the truth, and so do the Republicans. And so when they sprout out into their different arguments and beliefs, it's like, hey, you can't say that because no, but this, but then they eventually come down. This happens to every argument. Is eventually you break down the layers, almost kind of like the layers of the earth, right? So you get, think of this in Minecraft too, right? It's like you get grass, right? Then dirt, then stone, and then eventually you hit bedrock, right? And it's when you hit bedrock where you hit the core belief systems of these two people, because you can't go past that because they hold this as the truth. So they're not going to fucking go away being, oh, maybe you're right. No. But this is true because my people have been oppressed for all of history. Well, that's not true because, no, yes, it is. And you don't go anywhere. And so what ends up happening is that it's, again, like almost like a plant, is it starts out with these two core belief systems and they sprout out into the different beliefs. And so if you go onto CNN, if you go onto MSNBC, I don't know about Fox News anymore since they got rid of Tucker Carlson, but I'm not sure. If you go into the Daily Wire, if you go onto Blaze, they're all with these core belief systems that they hold to be true. And so they're talking about important topics that matter, but they're going about it saying, this is the truth. But it's like, how do we know that? Because I said so. Well, a lot of people tend to fucking disagree. So I don't know. And then that's something you got to understand, too. That's something everybody has to understand. Sorry, my camera's shaking around so much, but that's something everybody has to understand, is that if somebody believes in something, and it's not just one person who believes in that, let's say it's 50% of the population who believes in that, there's probably 99% of the time, there's probably something true to what they're fucking saying. Because they're not just saying it just to say, because it's the opposite of what you believe in. They're saying it because they actually fucking believe in it. So there's got to be at least a little shred of truth in there. But people don't see that. And so, yeah, no, I think that's the best way of explaining what's going on now.
Do you think you may have a slightly different viewpoint on this just because you have a more type A personality? Like,
what do you mean by type A personality?
Leader, I guess
that can stem from it, yeah, and in some ways, but I think it's mostly that I value the truth more than anything else. I value the truth over my ego. Okay, and a lot of people don't fucking do that. The Democrats, Republicans, communists, fascists, anyone political, is they don't value the truth. They think they do, but they don't. Because if you valued the truth, you would actually see what the other side is saying and actually say, hey, no, that's a good point, but look at this. They don't fucking do that. You see any of these things, and they're like, oh, this. No, actually, you fucking dumbass, it's this. What? Like with the whole multiple genders thing. It's like, there's not multiple genders, okay? Scientifically speaking, there's not multiple genders. But even though that's the fact, I can still kind of understand where I wouldn't say Democrats, but where these people are going with it. Okay, there's multiple genders. Okay, so listen, there's not multiple genders out there, but I can come to a middle ground with you by saying that people act differently and have certain ways of thinking, right? So you know how they do like the star signs and shit. I'm a Sagittarius, I'm this and that. If you want to think of genders as something like that, sure. But you have to understand that there's also something called biological sex, and you're born either a man or a woman, and that's how it is. However, if you're going to say that you're non-binary in terms of your personality, that also is true, because if you're basing it off of how somebody acts, then sure, that's true. And so I can almost agree with anyone and also disagree with them at the same time. And that's not because I'm an independent, or I'm a libertarian, or I'm a this and that. I operate outside of the political spectrum. I am not within their own realm. I'm fucking out of it, and I'm looking in at what they're doing. Be like, no, wait, hold on, what the fuck? Because once again, I value the truth and understanding and reasoning above anything else. And so if I'm wrong about something, I'll fucking tell you if I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. I've been wrong a number of times. I used to be a fucking communist. That's in the very first video I made, I said I used to be a communist, and I was a genuine fucking communist. But then I'm like, well, is this the truth? And so I moved away from that, and I've hopped around the political spectrum, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I don't want to look at it in this biased fucking way, so I just hopped out of it. And now I just spectate.
There you go, spectator mode. Ben, do you have anything to say?
Honestly, I don't really have anything great to contribute after that. I think that what you said was pretty good. Like, I like your perspective about things, like seeking truth. Like, and I kind of see that that's like kind of a value you have just overall, is that, you know, you seek truth, like, and you seek information and like facts and details. And because even just like in how you said, like, you don't like to read, you just like you know, getting the information at the end of the day.
Acquisition of knowledge, right? Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Same thing with anything. Documentaries, whole thing. Do I like to watch documentaries? Yeah, I do. But I also learn something from it. So that's why I do it. You know?
I think you're the first guest on our podcast with a whole stack of books who doesn't like to read.
No, dude, listen, I can't bring it up because it's going to make my room look messy, which it is, but, you know, I'm also getting ready to move in a little bit, so, you know, fucking understand me. But I believe I counted them up, and at one time it was 90, I believe. Yeah, no, I have a shit ton, and the number one thing, too, which people don't fucking understand, this goes back into what I was talking about politics, is that the number one topic I have books on is communism. You're like, is that from when you were a communist? Nope. It was from when I fucking decided to not be political, because I wanted to learn about what these fucking people believe in. So I have every fucking communist book there is, bro. I got Leon Trotsky, I have Karl Marx, I have Frederick Engels, I have Lenin, I have Stalin. I don't think Stalin's one of them. But you get the point. I have Kropotkin, he's an anarchist. I have fucking everything. So, no, I've quite a large collection.
I think you may be the only non-communist with a collection ever.
Yeah.
That would be an understatement. I'm sure there are at least a couple in the world, but yeah.
Well, you can count a library too, because the library probably has a lot of communist books, but I don't think the guy who owns the library is a communist.
You gotta know your enemy.
Exactly.
Talking about communism, I was gonna talk about your merch store.
Yeah.
What gave you the idea to start a merch store, and how are people buying this stuff? How are you getting ideas to make it?
Okay, so the merch store is for money, obviously. Fucking hello. But it's also because I noticed that I have this weird thing to where, well, it's not really weird, but I have my subscribers, and then I have the people who are on my Discord server. So I'm going to teach you a little something about marketing too. There's multiple ladders to your community. You have the base level guys, level 0, who maybe seen your video once. Okay, they don't really care. There's different forms of traffic, right? So that's cold traffic. They don't really give a fuck. Then there's warm traffic. It's people who are subscribed to you and they watch your videos and the whole thing. But then there's also hot traffic. And hot traffic is when people are at level 3. And that's, or level 2, or whatever you want to classify it as. And that's the people who are in your Discord, who read the things that you talk about, who watch your videos, and who are willing to buy shit from you. So I realized that I have a lot of people in my Discord, and I have a lot of people who want to buy shit. So I'm like, okay. So let me start up a merch store, and I did, and I made 300 in sales for the first week, and I'm like, shit, okay, that works. It's obviously gone down from now, yeah, of course. However, I think it's something that I really want to do, because I like people having an interest in the things that I have to say, and if people are willing to buy the things that I make because I talk about the things that I say, I feel fucking happy about that, and so. I will say something too. I hope this doesn't seem like a plug, but my most recent, or my newest video that I'm coming out with, 10 red flags for Gen Z relationships. In that, I talk about, it's very red pill, I guess. It's very, very Andrew Tate, I guess. Very Hamza-ish, if you wanna call it that way. And so I repeatedly say bitches ain't shit. Okay, and I believe that. And when I say bitches ain't shit, I ain't talking about women. I'm not talking about women, because it's not what that is. I'm talking about bitches. Bitches are different than women. Right. And so on my merch store, I made 4 different products. It's a sweatshirt, a tank top, a compression shirt for the gym, as well as a cup that all say, bitches ain't shit. And so I know that people who are either sad about a breakup they just went through, or first realizing, holy shit, my girlfriend has all these red flags because they watched my video, they're probably emotional about it. So I'm like, hey, by the way, bitches ain't shit. You want to go buy something? They're like, maybe. But hey, by the way, there's a giveaway. You can hop into my Discord, Plus, there's only like 100 people in my Discord, so you have what? I'm offering 3-4 different items. So what is that? A 1 in 30 chance they'll get something for free that's worth 20 fucking bucks. Why not? And they'll hop in and blah blah blah. So it's more for marketing than it is for money, to be honest with you, because I can just get people into my Discord from that. But it's also something I just like doing. I like providing for people. If somebody's emotional and they want to get a shirt that says "bitches ain't shit," I'll hook you up. Okay? So, yeah.
So, staying kind of in this realm, but this will probably be the final question, I think, for the episode. When you come up with kind of these like inside jokes for your merch, like how do you go about that? Like, was it kind of a coincidence? Like you realized you were saying this a lot in the video and you went back and decided to drop this merch, or like do you come up with these things with your friends? Or
it's not really if we're talking about the bitches but ain't being shit one, that one's more of just like, okay, well I'm marketing with that because I know people are going to be emotional with that, so they might actually buy something. But there's also one which is funny that I talk about this all the time. I actually have it downstairs. It's a hat. And it's this really political statement. It says, "Make America pay more money to Israel again." Okay, and people are like, "Why the fuck would you sell that?" It's an inside joke. I only sell 5 of them, so there's only 3 left. I think 3 or 4 left. And people are like, "That doesn't make any sense. That has nothing to do with what you're talking about." No, but it does though, because the people who really are in my community understand that came from a picture that one of my friends drew of me. Who was a Nazi at the time. He was a fascist, and he was making fun of me because at the time I was a libertarian politically, and so he drew a picture of me in a cave eating shit with a hat that says "Make America pay more money to Israel again." So I'm like, that might be a good idea. Let's see. And so it's on my merch store. I believe 2 people bought it already. But yeah, no, that's more of an inside joke. Yeah, that's more just to be funny, right? But no, there are other things that I'm looking at doing. Like, for example, I haven't told anybody about this yet, but I'm looking at making a deck of cards, which on every card is something that you want to strive for and something that you want to do. So one of them would be something like, I completely believe and I swear to God that I will use every fiber of my being to speak the truth, and nothing but the truth. Things like that. Absolutely. Something they could pick up and be like, oh, that's interesting. I'll try to work on that today. So there's a number of things that I want to do, but for right now it's more like merchy kind of stuff. But later on it's going to move into actual products and the whole thing. I'm looking at making courses too. I don't want this to be a plug or anything because it's not out yet. I'm not making any money from it. But I'm looking at making 2 courses. One of them is a history course based on the things that school does not teach you, based on the things that you need to know that will help you in your everyday life that you can learn from history. And another one is called Who's Right, Who's Wrong, and Who to Listen to. And it's a complete guide on how to discern who's telling the truth and who's actually fucking lying. So I'm definitely going to work on those this year, I think. But yeah, that's my goal for when it comes to merchandise and selling things. Yeah.
That's sick. So, before we
also this,
could you like plug all of the stuff that you're currently working on? Like,
yeah, sure.
Everyone,
sure. So
we can put that in.
Yeah, sure. So obviously, I have my YouTube channel. Definitely working on my YouTube channel. Once I get down to New York, I'm going to be working on my podcast again. I think it's going to be a great podcast. You're not going to be able to discern it between the top 10 podcasts, one of the best ones you can get. All about helping yourself, bettering yourself, self-improvement, making sure that you speak the truth, and nothing but the truth, and just making sure you live the best life possible. Also working on some more merch for my next video, 10 red flags for Gen Z relationships, which you can watch once it comes out on my channel. And they'll also, like we said, be merch on my merch store. Bitches ain't shit. So if you want to get something like that, pick it up on my merch store. It's available now, by the way. Smiley face, winky, winky. But there's that. And then later on, probably either this year or next year, I'm going to be coming out with 2 courses. Like I said, the one on history and who's right, who's wrong, and who to listen to. So you can watch out for that. But that's about it.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to plug that in the description so people can check it out. It was pretty cool having you on. I'm glad you shared all these different perspectives.
Yeah, no. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope this wasn't too autistic.
No, not at all. Believe me, I've been in much worse situations before, so this is nothing. But it is good. It is good. I'll put you guys in my Discord as well.